Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are going to show you how to get Angel's Landing in Zion National Park all to yourself for sunrise.
We started this journey at 4 a.m. this morning, woke up and drove into the park. There are shuttles running. They start at 7 this time of year. Obviously sunrise is at 7:09 or something like that. So we actually decided to bike to the trailhead.
For those of you who don't know us, I'm David.
I'm Kaylee.
And we run a travel and adventure vlog called Made to Explore.
We are passionate about activities that get you outside and off the beaten path. We've got a ton of hiking, adventure travel, and van life. So if you are into that, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you around for all of our future videos. So permits were implemented for the chain section of Angel's Landing in 2022 to help manage the crowds as it was becoming a hazard. If you apply during the busy season, which is basically any season except for winter, your permit will specify what time you're allowed to enter the permit section, which is where the chains begin. So make sure you're applying for the before 9 a.m. time slot if you want to come for sunrise. There will be someone checking permits on your way out. There are two different types of lotteries you can try, a seasonal lottery and a day before lottery. They can both be found on the National Park's website. The seasonal lottery costs $6 to enter and the day before lottery is $3 per person. I will put the dates for the 2025 seasonal lottery up on the screen now. If you don't know the exact dates that you're going to be in Zion, we would highly recommend the day before lottery. That's what we did. And you just apply online between 12 and 3 p.m. the day before you want to do the hike. At 4 p.m. you'll receive an email letting you know if you lucked out with a permit. Just keep in mind that this is a very sought after hike and it might take you several attempts before you get one. Ready to roll. The bike ride from the visitor center to the trailhead, which is called Grotto Parking Lot, is only about 5 miles or 8 kilometers. It only took us around 15 minutes on our e-bikes, and there is a bike rack in the parking lot. The first section of the trail is wide and relatively easy. The real work begins once you reach the chain section.
Let the fun begin.
Boop, boop.
Alright, so we are currently getting pretty close to the top probably. It's just starting to get a little bit light out. And it's steep. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, the first part of the trail wasn't really that bad at all. But this part, we're going in the dark and we're just really curious how we're going to feel coming back when we can actually see the cliffs on both sides of this rock.
Alright, we just made it up. Kayla's getting some snacks out.
So crazy. So cool to be up here by ourselves too.
And it's a little cloudy, but it's so beautiful. We're the only ones up here. Highly recommend bringing crampons and gloves for sure. If there's even a chance of snow or even rain, crampons would be a game changer.
Definitely probably wouldn't do this either if it's raining. Like I wouldn't.
No.
No.
But I mean, we're up here and it's super cloudy, so.
You never know.
If you are planning a trip to Utah, we have a travel guide for adventure lovers that covers all of our favorite places in this beautiful state. This guide details everything you need to know about traveling through Utah, including the best hikes, natural hot springs, activities, photo spots, where to stay, the best way to get around, and super helpful tips on wild camping and finding amenities for van lifers. Covering all 5 national parks in detail, plus a ton of hidden gems outside of the parks, let us do all the research so that all you have to worry about is enjoying your trip. This guide is an instant download and we cannot wait to share it with you. We have already got so much great feedback on it. We will link it below. Make sure to check it out.
You really do just have like 360-degree views.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That way is our favorite view, which is up the valley.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see like what we just hiked too.
Crazy. We spent about an hour at the top completely in awe of the views and the fact that we had it all to ourselves. As we hiked back down, we started passing waves of people and completely understood why the permit system was in place for this hike. Passing just a small group of hikers going the other direction can be very challenging on the chain section, and we can't even imagine what this would have been like with a steady stream of people. Take a look at the views that we missed on our way to the top.
I feel like coming up in the dark, we just were oblivious to how steep this was.
Sure were. Sure were.
Funny, I don't know what it is. I love sunrise hikes. I hate getting up in the morning, but like being up there, so pretty, such a good time. But I always get super giddy coming down. It's like everything hits me at once. I think it's like a combination of, I know we don't have to go uphill anymore, everything's downhill from here. It's 9 a.m. we still have the whole day ahead of us. Make some breakfast, chill, and everybody on the way up is asking about how the trail is, and you get to just tell them how amazing it is. So yeah, the way down for some reason is always my favorite part of a sunrise hike.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, check out our Utah travel guide, and subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you around for all of our future videos. See you in the next one.